We got a full moon and a hurricane. You can't see shit, but we're at the beach. Just walking puppies before we're stuck in the house for 2 days. So here's Hurricane Hallway. We've got saws, tool belts, coolers, extension cord, more tools, plenty of water, hardware. There's our two-way radio going off. Our buddy up the road's got one. I've got saws and machetes and shovels and rakes and rope and buckets and cat stuff and food. We've got lots of food. Yeah, this is, if shit hits the fan and my windows breach, I will be living in this hallway. I literally gutted my hallway of everything that I normally use, and I filled it with this shit. So we've got coolers all over the house. We've got extension cords ran to the generator. We've got a generator down there. We've been going for days, so we'll be alright, but damn, this is the largest hurricane ever recorded in the Atlantic Basin. So I'm making history right now, people. I love you guys.
Well, it's about 6:30 in the morning, and it looks like it's getting started.
Yeah, no thank you.
Well, we've lost internet and phone and everything, and the cats are actually starting to get angry now. They were sleeping earlier, but we got Yogi snoozing. What is all?
Alright, so we already got some trees down. We got some cords blowing. But this ain't shit. This is like maybe 20%.
So it's kind of rowdy outside now. The animals are getting angry. Well, Fred is very upset. He was sleeping during the storm a little while ago. And we're kind of avoiding the back side of the house. Here. It's like that closet door is poltergeist. Bedroom windows. This side of the house is really taking the beating over here. There's a lot of trees and things hammering against the shutters. We can hear all kinds of stuff flying around and banging off the house out here. So as soon as we get some internet or whatever, we'll post it. Well, we figured out that our safe spot back here was only safe until the storm turned. This is that door. water is actually leaking in through every pore in this door. This side of the house took a pummeling, and we moved all of our stuff into the bathroom and tried to soap it. You can still see we're getting hit. Look at it pouring in over that door. We had to clear this whole corner out. Everything seems to be holding up. But we did make a shelter in the corner, which T is in with the dogs and the cats. So luckily for now, everything's holding up, but gotta go back to sopping up water and making sure nothing leaks. Just wanted to give another alert. We're sopping up water as fast as we can. Now hammering the side of this door. So it's starting to calm down. The water is not flying in through the door, but listen to that whistling.
Oh my God, those boards were white before. They're soaking wet. They turned the same color as the door.
Yeah, well, they're drenched all the way through.
Jesus fucking Christ. You can probably get this shutter if you want to zoom in on it. We almost had a breach.
Something hammered that shutter
There's a big knot in it.
and bent it inward, but they're meant to take it, and it did. But we closed the door to the bedroom because it was a little annoying when that wind started coming in.
I thought the fucking shit was gonna rip off, Chris. I really thought we were gonna lose it.
Look at all the leaves that made it inside the shutter.
I finally closed the windows so the rain could kind of stop coming in. But look, it's just running down the glass.
The animals are all safe in their little fort that we made for them. The house is in a shambles though, because we had to move everything up high and off the floor. So every blanket, everything we got is sitting up high. All the plants are inside, obviously, so they didn't blow away. But water was coming in wholesale under and around that door. But we think we got through the worst of it. It's 5 o'clock. So we're hoping by nightfall we might even be able to go outside again, or at least open that back door or take one of the panels off so we can see what's going on. But we'll see.
The wall. Can you see it in the camera?
Yeah, just barely. You gotta shine the light a little better. There you go. Crazy.
This is our entertainment.
Seeing how we've been using old bath mats to sop up water off the floor, bring them out into a 5-gallon bucket, and dump it into the sink in order to keep the house from flooding for about 3.5 hours straight now. Look at this. Brothers in arms. You wouldn't think. But these two went through hell together, and now look at them. buddies. Sleeping, keeping an eye on each other. Peace out. Tell you enough that if you break those, then we have to close this all back up. That's the best we can do.
6:05 p.m.
Remember all that stuff that we showed you on Facebook Live? Remember all the trees blowing? They're gone. And as well as the little shed that used
The
to...
houses. All the houses. Never seen houses.
Look at all the garbage laying on the ground. This is our first time opening anything, just barely. There's Sussex now, sitting pretty with lights and everything.
Oh my gosh. Honey, what is that? Is that a roof?
It's, yep. That's somebody's roof sitting right there. Definitely part of somebody's roof. Look, you can see the roof rafters. Not working. It is so good to look outside, I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
Look at the trees. I'm gonna try and hold my phone up there.
Evac of critical care patients, mobilization of a portable hospital system and additional medical teams to help our hospital team in terms of work. We don't know what level of triage may be required at the emergency room at the Schneider Hospital because we're just not there yet with that level of assessment. So all of that is ongoing. The event has not even it's not even 2 hours over. It's not over because there's still wind gusts in the St. Thomas, St. John district, but we've got to make assessments on what's going on in St. John and St. Thomas. But our federal partners, we are mobilizing significant assets now to respond to this need. As I did say, the Rolston Airport field has been certified open, and we have military aircraft, large military aircraft coming in tonight to start depositing resources for transference to St. Thomas and to provide the transportation that's needed for our federal partners to operate. St. Croix, we have 6 crews out. That's currently clearing the major roadway systems and helping to do the assessments. The Water and Power Authority has teams out looking at where, we've got a number of poles down, we've got wires strewn all over, we've got trees down, and so they're doing their work. But there are areas in the island where we can bring power up, and those areas, as the WAPA crews make the assessments that we can turn power on, we're going to start doing that. And I believe we've begun some of that. If I'm not mistaken, in Mid-Island we have some power on, so we're continuing to do that. All right.
Well, thank you very much, Governor. You've reached out to the entire demographics here in the territory and all our 4 stations, and we'll be available for you, whenever you need us.
Where are you hanging your hat tonight?
Man,
Country favorites for the Virgin Islands. It's Caribbean Country 93.5.
We'll have a generator soon.
coming right at us.
It really is.
We made it through the whole storm, but we're pretty sure this.
We are avoiding off a shrubbery.
The shrubbery is going to kill us.
Will you bring me some coconuts so I can escort to my shrubbery?
African or European?
Look at it.
You must bring us a shrubbery.
All right, so there's somebody's hurricane shutter.
Now. not good. There's the dryer. Can't believe it. The car made it. All the cars made it. And the Ford did its job. The Ford was there to take the brunt. It don't even have a broken freaking window in it. It's just missing a mirror. Really doesn't look that much worse than it did when we started. So we really shouldn't be outside, but we were in cabin fever and no internet. We just needed to talk to other people. The neighbors all seem to be safe. Our stuff is all fucked up. There's one house with... Holy shit. Babe, we have phone service back. I just got a text from Justin. So there used to be a washer dryer there, and I did take video of it earlier before all that. Now there's just a washer turned sideways. And I think the only thing that saved it was its cold water line. Now let's go talk about where the dryer is. The dryer turned all the way down, probably 50 feet, lost its cover, turned upside down, and it gained a passenger. I am thinking this iguana must have rode this sumbitch through a 285 mile an hour wind, 40 feet down a patio, around a right turn, and then upside down. And thank God we closed the gate, because there's my truck, which unbelievably did not suffer any damage, nor did her nitro. Mainly because Fisherman Chris's big beater F-150 was put Secret Service-wise in front of them to absorb the brunt, which it did. There's a pile of plywood, and I don't think you can see it, but there's a power line draped up and over the truck and down to the ground, and it runs out that way. And we're not looking forward to seeing any further than this in the morning, because it's going to be very depressing. But we're very happy that, well, first of all, this guy made it. I mean, I'm kind of surprised he didn't whip or bite me while I was...
How fat his belly is. He must have been eating the whole thing.
I think he ate all of... I don't even know, but I can't believe the dryer is upside down. Well, that's the end of that. So, we have
I can
that.
get my dryer back
This
in the
is
morning
pretty
now.
much how T operates. Don't touch it. I'm touching it. Look at all that.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe not one window got knocked out of it. Oh, and we do have to say, we will show it in the morning, but that awful truck full of garbage that I showed you on Facebook a couple days ago as a joke actually made it through. Most of the stuff in it is still there. Red duct tape and all. So that's probably the last time we'll be laughing on video. Because I think when the sun comes up and we look around us, we'll only get bits and pieces of joy when we find out that each and every one of our friends made it through. Other than that, I think that this entire island is fucked. Sorry, Mom. This is the next video going back in. It's too depressing to look at. Everything's gone. Everything is gone. Driveway is trashed. Can't believe my house made it. Carol's house made it.
So something hit this and literally pulled it out of its track. It's supposed to be right underneath this one, and it came out. We almost lost this panel last night. Well, actually, I don't think we almost at all lost it. I mean, it held up like a champ. But we started to see light coming in, and that's when we got pretty worried that we were going to lose one of our shutters. But everything is snapped off, broken, or torn apart. There's part of our gutter system. I walked around for about an hour this morning. So far, everybody and everybody they know is okay, and so far there is no loss of life besides some animals. There's like cats in trees and stuff like that. We already saw the helicopter flying around this morning. They are surveying the area. Somebody's water softener. That's the shed. This shed used to be right there. It's gone. It ripped over propane tanks. It ripped off roofs. It snapped every single limb off of these trees. Everything is destroyed. And I just got news that we have now Hurricane Jose that will be here in a few days and is projected to be a major hurricane. I think I'm going to take in my lime tree. Glad you made it, buddy, but I'll bring you in a pot. Everything, everywhere. Destroyed. Make sure you got a plug kit because there's going to be screws and nails all over the place. Here's Sky. You can stop for a second. Yo! You guys alright?
Yeah.
You stay in the house? Holy
Brought the storm.
fuck.
So the house, if we wouldn't have stayed, the house would have gone.
Huh?
If it doesn't look right, turn around.
Video with my
I'm recording.
Water on the road.
Hey!
Turn around.
What's up, man?
Paying attention to what
Where?
Up the field.
Keith?
Yeah.
The roof is gone?
And the one first apartment gone.
I figured.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Oh, fuck.
He thought it was gonna go. He thought the whole thing would be gone. You know, he texted me about that.
Wow.
Not your turn.
Wow, it took an
out of the ground. Hurry. Please don't stop under the pole.
Yeah, jump in the back, man.
Oh, wow.
Today we pick up all hitchhikers.
Wow. Okay, it's 6 o'clock.
Huh?
6 o'clock.
Wish I brought my binocs so I could look up and see if Cliff's house is still there.
We're
Yeah,
all
we're
right.
good. Yeah,
Love
we got
you.
through.
Wow. This is gonna take weeks, honey.
More than that.
Wow. Sheared that thing off. Holy shit.
Look at this. All these cars in the lot here survived. I thought this lot would have washed out completely.
Bent these all, so just the wind did that. Wow. Everything's trashed. Oh my God, man.
School lost its roof.
It's over there.
Look, it lost all its roofing, but the roof stayed on.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Is that metal? That is a metal girder bent around a power line.
Wow. Come on, lady, get out of the road.
This is why there's a curfew, because people are fucking retarded.
Oh my God. I don't even want to see the beaches.
Beaches recover naturally.
All the palm trees and stuff has be gone.
Yeah, they will. Look at
Oh
those
my
things.
God. Oh my God.
Can't get over that metal fucking girder.
There's Adam. How's the boat?
It made it. I'm so pissed.
I'm so pissed.
But now we can fucking file an insurance claim, and the water was over the alternator. Oh,
Right on.
got a prayer.
Everybody you know's okay still.
We're trying to find. We gotta go look for the owners of Barefoot Cowboy. I just saw. Well, no, I'm sorry. That was Wayne Campbell. He doesn't own it anymore.
That's the last people that run accounted for. We're gonna go out and fish bay in a minute. I gotta go down here now.
Okay. They're out driving around with chainsaws. That's awesome, honey. buying a generator and a chainsaw the next time I go to Home Depot. It's not even an option. See, look, he's got cell phone. Let's stop it there for a second and go up top. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Before the cops come back, kick us out.
You know, we
Well,
have
you
to
can
take
see right into the
in
western lobby.
times
The
like
roof's
this.
gone.
I can see the tree.
You know, one of the
in
things you talked about, which is very, I was like, that makes sense. Your compass is thrown off. So you're like, where am I? You don't know where you are anymore, because all the things that you had in place as anchors for I am here.
Maybe we should go down by.
Do you want to go up to the Islandia building and go up there?
If we can get up there, yeah. I was thinking though, what did they say that Sundog has Wi-Fi? Why don't they go down there?
Go there. Yeah, try it.
It's a shit show here. Look at all these people.
They're talking, honey.
Check your phone.
My phone's so old, I'll have to go up high. Do you want to leave? So this is the Wi-Fi hotspot. Top of this lumber yard here. Or I'm sorry, cell phone hotspot. Been trying to make a call out for 20 minutes to get a hold of our parents, but it hasn't worked yet. But everybody is just out on the move, and everybody's moving debris and cutting trees. It's pretty amazing. We're gonna start checking on our vacation villas today and make our way to Acuna. We're gonna go stay out there until the island surfaces again. I didn't get it. I didn't press record. Wow. Very, very cool. Feel the wind coming off of it just from here. Babe, the military came to rescue us. It'd be cool to watch it take off.
Plus, I think I'm getting nervous about. I think we need to let this car cool down and top it off with fluids and all that before we go out on a run like that anyway. Well, Gift Hill was a good idea, but at least it did it at the front end and not somewhere in the middle where we would have to fucking turn around and come back again.
I bet you it was way bad all through there. But obviously people can get out the other side.
Or we could do one more. We could try the Bethany cut through. But like I said,
yes, let's try it.
I have a really bad feeling about driving this fucking car even more without cooling it off and making sure it's topped off.
Okay.
Check that out. Stop.
They
No.
relocated the stop sign.
Clearing the gut. That's a good idea.
Yep, no more flooding.
I can't believe that it's not full of water.
Wow. I'm sure we can get it out of Chocolate Hole by now. Come on, Vita, be strong. Be strong, Vita. Wow. Everything is destroyed. Wednesday said everything at Keneal is gone. As soon as you get to the first speed bump, you can see the resort and there's nothing there.
Neil?
Yeah. I guess tornadoes went through it or something.
Yeah. 220. What are you fucking nuts?
Yep.
225 mile an hour winds is a tornado. Business as usual at the dumpster.
Everything's bare. Puppies need water.
Yeah, I was looking for something to put water in.
I brought their bowl. It's in my bag. Once we stop, I'll hook them up. See, like stuff like this, we could be moving. That
When
could
you come
happen.
back through, we're gonna.
I'll just, either one of us will drive or
Yeah,
one
you
of us,
drive on the way back and I'll get out with gloves.
and we'll put the
fucking
tailgate down and just set tools on and go.
I don't even need tools for that.
Okay.
Just turn it. So, yeah, you drive and I'll be able to just bail out. I might even ride in the back.
Just sit on the tailgate, yeah.
No, tailgate's not good to sit on.
Oh, wow.
I am going to start clearing this stuff right now, though.
Can we please go to Vita? I really want to just go see Vita. That way when I do make a phone call, I can call Scott. Stop for a second. How far can you get through?
There. We just went to Jerry and Tisha's because we were trying to get something.
Where's that?
O'Connell's, the yellow house at the whole level swiped out on the left-hand side of the road.
I'm trying to get...
Trying to get to Mampoo Road.
What's that?
Trying to get to Mampoo Road.
We'll try.
I don't know.
We'll try.
Somebody already did make this.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get through.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this out and damage the fucking car. I know you want to just get there, but if I don't feel like it's safe, you know, the more of that stuff we drive through, the more we're gonna fuck up the car, and then we won't have a car.
Sounds good, honey.
Another good thing to have, if we can find one, would be a decent broom, because whenever we clear that stuff, I'd like to sweep to make sure there's no nails and shit
Okay,
on the ground.
Vita's got an outdoor broom. We'll grab it. Dodging power lines.
Which we luckily know have no power. I bet the dogs think
we're taking them to the beach.
They do.
It's like, oh sweet, we're going to the beach.
Going to the beaches.
Oh, Pond Bay made it, mostly.
Yeah, it did.
Looks like just a couple parts of their roof panels went, but not the roofs themselves. A deer.
Deer just walking down the road.
Oh my God. Hey, buddy. You might want to hide in the coming days if food doesn't arrive soon.
Right? Bow, bow, bow. You might want to hide.
You're not going to be cute anymore. You're going to be food. Ay, that's dangerous. And if that slips off that little branch, we're not going to be able to get back out. That is a tight squeeze.
Yeah, we ain't coming back in here again for a while.
Hopefully we don't have to.
Oh, my stomach's in knots.
I hope Vita's okay, but I just hope that we can get in here and get back out of here.
We'll be sawing a fucking telephone pole in half.
I don't have the capacity for that. My sawzall won't do
I got that little handsaw. We'll be there for a few hours, but
probably a sharp machete used like an axe would be
yeah,
the fastest way out. People have been through here. There's tire tracks.
there's some patio furniture.
Thank God for four-wheel drive.
Well, we basically made it here. If we have to walk down that little driveway area, we can just walk. All right, we'll touch base again once we get down here. All right, so we made it down to Vita. I can see it still has its roofs. The solar panels are still there. The roof's still on the main house. The beach cottage roof is there. Vita made it. We got some busted windows. I'm gonna call it a okay day. We're gonna clear this road so we can back our truck down and go assess the damage.
Can't believe it. House got blown over on its side.
It looks like this stuff got beat up pretty bad. But there's our house. The greenhouse right there is where we were on the bottom floor. So this even helped protect us, honey. This little hillside here.
So it's day 3. We've got all of our road clearing equipment, cutters, saws, everything in the car. T's got her big floppy hat, and we're gonna try and get out to the Catherineburg cut-through road via Gift Hill. There's still helicopters flying everywhere. They say they're gonna put up cell phone towers on St. Thomas, which means maybe they'll get to us. But they said that we got it worse than anybody, worse than St. Thomas. And so, truck's loaded up, and we're rolling.
You know, it's adequate for everyone to be there, but
This Gift Hill, or making it through Gift Hill, is finally cleared. We're going to try to get to Hakuna Matata.
The complex is opening today at 4 p.m. And of course, we have the Meyer Catering Mixed Clinic. I know they're still working to get another shelter on that island. We're asking if individuals are able to bring food to the shelters, that they, you know, do so. But my son and Aaron, St. Thomas and John, they're not able to do that. You know, that's understandable. Their distribution center for food is going to be distributed today at 12 p.m. on St. Thomas. They're going to start, it's going to be at the Kerwin Terrace, at the fire station across from the legislature, and at the Tutu fire station. They're going to start distributing food and water at starting 12 p.m. today. Also, the Department of Health is working to send over nurses from state to state to relieve the nurses that have been working since Tuesday for the specimen clinic and the elder shelter burn facility. And the commissioner right now, I'm actually at Bulky, and she's working to get over there right now to get to the nurses and take a look at the facility more closely. So just want everyone to know that, you know, that we're all working to assist St. Thomas and John in the recovery and also prepare the residents for the approach of Hurricane Jose.
Nicole, I want to thank you very much. Anything that you'd like to add to that good stuff?
I'd just like to say thank you very much for calling in. I think that what we're talking about with Hurricane Jose appears to be maybe some rainfall and tropical storm force winds, but I don't think we're going to be looking at any hurricane force winds in the Virgin Islands from Hurricane Jose. So let's hope that the hurricane stays on its current track. But right now, I think that the people in St. Thomas and St. John, they don't need any more rain, and
no, they're a little bit tired of that. Yeah.
Get them into
They're a little bit tired of that.
It's very important. So thank you very much.
Sure. All right, thank you. You know,
Wow, that was really hairy through there.
It was. But it's still amazing it's not that way all the way to the end, huh? Here and all the telephone poles are standing.
So if we can get him on the line, that would be great. He's extremely busy right now, as you can probably.
Well, I hope you told him we got to get the message across. We're not trying to push ourselves on anybody. You know, the governor is extremely busy as well.
Right.
And all the telephone poles in a row I've seen still standing.
Right, and like we said earlier, you know, the people that do get stressed out when they can't have electricity. So it's very important that you give them.
Do you want to text him a little bit and see whether
he's already that he'll try and get back to us in a few minutes.
Yeah.
He is engaged right now in trying to get some things going, and so.
All right, let's discuss a little bit.
But I have a couple things to discuss.
Go right ahead.
And I want us to think about these things because it was discussed a little earlier when Joe Hollins called in about the fact that our regulatory agencies are built for the past, but things have right, and so we do have to start thinking more in terms of our cell phones and our internet, and those are critical. I realize, for example, in my office that I can operate without phone service, but I cannot operate without internet.
Well, not only that, your phone is your smartphone.
Right, but I'm saying even if I didn't have the phone itself, right, if I have the computer and the internet,
right,
I'm still good.
Oh, look at that.
You know, and so internet has become
Wow.
the most important communication.
That cottage, Amy Larson used to live in that cottage, and now it's in the driveway.
Susan used to live there too.
And it's still,
There was a house in the road, Aubrey told me earlier.
it didn't break apart.
Yeah,
It
there's
looks-
the house that was in the road.
With people that are getting on in age, and I'm not talking about myself, we're talking about so many people who are intimidated by and these phones and these way of communicating. And to you out there, I think you're going to even find out more because of this current situation we're dealing with, the hurricanes and other communications need. And I would like to see somebody create a school, right, to learn how to, I'm not talking about going to the program. Some people don't even know how to go to the program. It would be a nice business if somebody would say, I'm going to give you a 3-day course on how to use your iPhone or whatever phone you have.
You're talking for the old people.
I'm talking about the Geritol jet set, like call it.
Geritol jet set.
I'll bet you there's systems.
They don't need a school.
Wait a minute. I'll bet you. Listen to me. I'll bet you there's systems here you don't even know you have.
I don't know.
A hot tub.
I've got children.
Right. They're smarter than you.
I've got children that help me.
They play it like a piano.
When I have a problem with my phone, I call one of my children.
You were trying to say you didn't need a school like that?
My children school me all the time, so I'm okay. But I'm saying for the older folks like us,
right?
Yes, that school would be.
Looks like we're getting a call coming in. Let's see whether this is the proper call. It's got to go to a certain color, and then
Greg and Lori's house is gone.
All right. But you're right.
Oh my
and
God!
I want to thank before that gets in the interviews that we had with again the governor of the BVI, Mr. Jasper, and the Prime Minister. Premier, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, and these were very, very critical interviews. I want to thank the
Can't believe Greg and Lori's house.
I hope Angie's okay.
You know Angie. Well, she's kind of tucked down in there.
But some of those in those guts were. Remember the warpath?
Well, if we make it, get out of there, back down center line. If you want to try and get down there, we can.
I do. You could probably see her house from here by now.
And just because it's fucked up from here doesn't mean that she isn't safe. Jesus fucking Moses' cows are out.
Typical traffic as usual.
That's good to see. The calves made it. Doesn't really look that much different.
Electricity, think about it as water.
Yes.
When I was studying electricity in school, and it had a hard time
I'm so sick to my stomach.
Yes.
And how water flows through pipes and pressure and voltage is pressure.
So when you first turn the water on,
voltage is pressure.
Yes.
So you start to think about it that way, and the service are similar.
Don't you control that with again? We're talking about circuit breakers, but also the transformer. If the transformer is either not adequate or not the proper transformer,
there's nothing wrong with it.
Let's hope that the gentleman that we're waiting on calls in and he can just
I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's the furthest we've been away from town.
No, I don't know that much about transformers to tell you if they.
No, I was talking about Henry.
Yeah, he can.
Gated.
It's all messed up. There's.
But yes, I'll tell you the truth that.
What? Stop. Pay attention.
I wonder what Jacob's doing.
An update as far as when the power is gonna, be on, what's the status, and as much as we can tell the people, because the people out there are dependent on this service. It's a very,
Paradise
very
is
important service,
open.
and I know that St. Thomas and St.
No,
John
it's
are down
not,
and
but there's
they're
people in there.
in a much worse state than we are.
Oh boy, I don't think I can even imagine it.
The people on St.
That's
Clair also
Benji.
are very concerned, and here we are going into another day.
Let's take a little break. Paul, take us out and bring us Johnny Denver, and we're going to shut this thing down at 11:45.
Bring us out of here with something from Johnny Denver.
We should be off the air right now, but we're going to accommodate you. We're accommodating you, you know that.
We're trying our best, and we're hoping that we can get some report in.
Okay, good. take a little break. Remember, you're in the Situation Room, and we're trying to, again, hold on for a while. And we don't want to put any adverse pressure on these folks, because I know Hendrik Dane is very difficult.
Getting hairier the further
And
out.
always sit
Yeah.
here and yak with you and Holland when he's got everybody red lights going off all over the place. So we'll be back in a minute. We're going to play some sort of maybe Johnny Denver, and then we'll finish up. All right, we are back, and you're in the Situation Room, and you're on Caribbean Country 93.5, and I believe we're also simulcasting 95. Mr. Hendrickson was trying to get in. Clinton, if you can try to get in again. I did not pop you off. I don't know what happened. We are standing by for you. I don't know whether that is another line that's connected with us or not. We got our challenge to know that down here is another station, I think, but I'm going to try it anyway. I don't care. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh dear, I gotta break off with you because we're waiting for Wappa to call in. Who are you trying to reach?
Well, I am basically trying to, this is a radio station.
You're on the air, and I can't talk now. If you call back in about 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll call back in 5 minutes.
Smell gas.
Bye-bye. All right, that was probably a...
Well, we made it to the entrance.
Somebody. Clinton, Edrington, it's Holland Redfield again. If you're trying to get... Looks like we're coming up again. We're going to try this again. Everybody be patient out there. We're doing our thing. We got a green light, and now he's got to get a yellow light, and then he's got to get a...
Chesney's roof blew off.
Did it?
Yeah. Let me see if Angie's alright. We can even get down her road.
Yeah, let's see. We'll try.
Clear, both sides, 2 cars can pass. They must have been working on this for a while.
This is probably why we were backed up trying to come out yesterday.
This is where we turn. Wow.
Left here.
Left. Through the taxis. Just pay attention on this road because it's a nasty road anyways.
Then if I see something that stops, I can. Oh my lord! Look at that down there. Way down in the valley, it's just looks like something got dropped on it.
I'm so sick to my stomach.
Everybody in this neighborhood cleared their road off real nice, huh?
There's your house right there. It's alright. Keep going, babe. Do you mind?
I'm gonna go. I just don't want to fucking splatter in the ground.
She made it. She made it. Awesome. Let's go say hi if you don't mind.
I saw him 10 years ago. Saying always does, so I'm happy.
We're alive, honey. That's all that matters right now.
That new girl from the doghouse is over there.
Wow.
When I was with Bowman that day in Doghouse, I just saw this girl, the new bartender. She just moved here like 3 months ago, and,
Yeah.
and then this fucking happened.
Oh, poor girl.
At least you know she don't own a lot of shit that could have got wrecked, you know?
Yeah. Hell, when I was only here 3 months, all I had was that little piece of crap Nissan car.
I didn't even have a car yet. I had a backpack with some clothes in it.
Yeah, it seems that the most destruction is like this side, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So there
But
was.
that's odd because your place kind of faces out to the north and it wasn't. I don't know. It just depends on where you are and how the hillsides deflected everything, you know?
Wow.
Hanging there.
Oh, Boopie's mom lost her roof. Let him by.
I gotta pull over. I didn't even see him coming. And I know you're supposed to let him by. No, I'm not letting him by.
No, I'm the moving pick.
Fuck them.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It's gonna be years until this place is up again.
I can kind of see why this is where we were all traffic jammed up the other day.
Look at this, honey. That was Belle's house.
It's still there at the bus stop.
I don't know. But I think our venturing out's done for a few days. We'll just work on getting your place packed up and cleaned up. And
I don't have any desire to go there today.
okay, we'll start tomorrow. That'll be our thing we do tomorrow.
It'll keep.
We'll spend the day there at your place tomorrow. Let's just relax at home and get pretty drunk tonight.
That sounds sweet. And the other half of our dinner from last night, we're gonna have for dinner tonight.
We do need to go fill up on gas though if it's still pumping.
This road is clear except for the boulder. This is crazy. I just don't know how the hell it is that Villaliana doesn't ever get blown away during a storm. It's an amazing freaking place, man.
Let's go try to make phone calls real quick. We're right here. Look, people
Well,
are even
they put gates up so people can't park in the circle anymore.
people are even up there trying to make
I'm
phone
okay.
calls.
I don't need to make a phone call.
I would like to try.
You want to go to Starfish first, though?
Okay, yeah. We can always do it tomorrow. They know we're fine. We don't really have much to say after that.
There's Andy. I want to stop and say hello.
It's getting breezy again. Tropical storm is what's expected tonight from Jose now. So we've put most of the shutters back up. We're putting the rest up before bed. Clearing out the driveway, parking the cars under the stairwell, just not taking any chances. We don't want to have made it through Irma and then have something go haywire and lose something critical to a stupid tropical storm force wind. So I thought I would just get a last picture. It's a lot prettier at night. And we just don't know what else to do but take videos since we can't use our phones to make phone calls or tell anybody that we're okay. Got a hold of everybody today though. For a minute there was cell phone service and told everybody we're okay. That made us feel so much better. So, day 3 is over. And one more thing. This time of night, this hillside would be lit up like crazy. I sure feel bad for people who are trying to stay in those houses. We're lucky enough that we have a generator from the neighbor upstairs, and we're running it sparingly because gas is running out, but we just run it in the morning for a couple hours to keep the fridge cold, and then we go out and cut bush and free up roads and do whatever we can, and then we come back in the evening and run it so we can fill up our water jugs to wash dishes and flush the toilet and take a quick shower, and then we run it for a little bit throughout the night so we have a fan to fall asleep to, but we wake up in the middle of the night and shut it off when it's cool to conserve gas, and that ensures that you're up the moment it gets light out and ready to do stuff. At least the Weston has that huge generator. Tomorrow there's supposed to be 2 cruise ships arriving that are going to take 4,000 people up to the States. You know, women and children and tourists and whoever needs to get out of here badly. So we'll see what tomorrow brings.
So here's our power. We got the big generator that runs the water pump and both refrigerators, and then at night we run the little one just to plug in fans and everything else. So we have power, it's just operating. Okay, it's day 5. It's Monday. We have finally made it into Catherineburg Road. It's been bulldozed. We are going to try to get to Acuna. Hopefully they cleared the telephone pole across the road. That was the one thing that kept us from getting in. But it's the second to last house at the end of this road, so fingers crossed. Hold on.
Bill Willigerod's house is in good shape. He isn't
people are in a rental Jeep behind us with no windshield.
Yeah, I saw that.
Must have taken a beating. This hillside took a thrashing. Well, as far as we're gonna go. That answers that question.
No North Shore.
Literally, somebody lit this car on fire. It was passable, but it had some big runoff, big washouts that we filled in with stones and dirt so that we could get our truck up it. And now our next order of business.
Day 6.
On day 6.
We're almost to Acuna.
This is as far as the road will allow. So we are going to clear our way to that house. So we're not far, but it's pretty much all the way there. So we are gonna make it so we can get through there. And we'll take more video when we're totally exhausted and done. See you in a bit. So we made it through.
Day 6.
We did run into a guy right at the end with a chainsaw who took care of the last couple of things, which was freaking great. But that giant clusterfuck that we encountered, we were able to drive through it. So I'm going backwards this time, just so you can see what we cleared. That's my honey. She's badass. She helped me fucking right up to her elbows in it. So this is where we took the first video from. And now we made a tunnel through all that stuff. It was not easy. And then after we got through the other side, a car came down from the other side. So now this road is clear all the way from Centerline, which we cleared from Centerline to the ruin up there. And then we cleared this. I'd like to say all the way, but somebody else did the first part of it. And then we came up and cleared from Jungle Stone up. Yay, babe.
Don't forget about your saw blade on the chair. Alright, day 6. We're making our way back from Acuna. We finally made it all the way through from North Shore to Centerline.
There's Blackhawks and Apaches all over the place.
We finally saw the National Guard had their road clearing equipment down in the ball field across from Mongoose. We just passed the chipper. The how do you say the name of that company? Esplund or whatever. Esplunda. Down chipping the road. So as you can see, the roads are pretty clear by now, but I mean, this has been 7 days. Day 0 was Irma Day, and day 1 was Thursday. Today we're at day 6. Still no power, still no running water, still everything running off of generators, still no cell phone service. But we're alive, and we ain't leaving. Still power lines all over the road. Keter's coming. Keter will be here tomorrow. He's flying in. nice and clear. Cars driving with no windshield, dump trucks full of trash. But these roads are looking good compared to what they were a few days ago.
This is amazing. I'm absolutely amazed. I can't believe it.
2 lanes road.
We're speeding.
Finally. Well, that's something I haven't seen in a while. Shadows of power lines on the ground. Even though. Alright, we're gonna go fill coolers with ice if we can and fill up jerry cans with diesel. Yeah! Woo! It was a chick! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you guys! Thank you! We just went and filled diesel. It's day 6. And this is what our ball field it looks like. It's a National Guard hub. Vehicles, tents, equipment. Mine's still for sale.
You might just sell that thing now.
Best moving pick ever.
I don't know why they're all standing here.
They're watching.
Free smoothies. That's why.
Pretty cool. I would have thought it would have said it's soldiers too, but whatever. I've never been so happy to be stuck behind a tanker before. Breeze, I think. Yeah.
Fucking A! Holy shit! Wow!
Those are amazing.
We did the bay after that. You know, we got some boats back. Day 6.
I just want to see them twist their props and fly.
Looks like they're headed back to Puerto Rico, huh?
Yeah.
Unless that cargo ship's still out there. That
Yeah, it could be behind the point out there. We just might not be able to see it.
Oh, they're circling back to St. Thomas again.
Well, today was a good day. Roads were cleared. I mean, there were a lot of roads cleared. I have to hand it to our Water and Power Authority. We've always made fun of them, but they are getting poles off the roads and wires out of the way, and I mean, it's amazing. And National Guard hit the ground today. A whole bunch of NYPD officers hit the ground today. So I think we feel a hell of a lot safer with the curfew being enforced. So we even took all the shutters off the front of the house, and we made it out to that villa that we might be spending some time at and shut their generator off. There's got to be 75 to 100 gallons of diesel fuel in that thing. It'll run it 24/7 for 5 more days. So if we run it sparingly, we could be 2-3 weeks. And we acquired a 38 snub nose with hollow points, so we have plenty of ordnance. We have a 9mm, we have a 38, and lots of bullets. And we have a very secure property with only 2 entrances. We chain one, and locked closets with all of our fuel in it. So we're good to go. We're gonna start the generator, we're gonna have dinner, and we're gonna relax.
We're live. You want to comment on what we're doing, Mr. Stark?
We just found out a Category 4 hurricane is passing within 30 miles of us tomorrow. So we're filling buckets up so that we can pour them in our toilet to poop and pour them over our heads to wash off the hives in the shower, the beehives. And I filled up a bunch of sandbags with sand that cats have been crapping in just so we can keep water out of our house. I drilled a hole in my hand. I have a puncture wound in my calf. She has a bee sting on her butt.
I think it's more like
She's covered in hives and heat rash as well. But we have enough water and enough food and enough fuel as usual to last.
Like a week here in the bunker. We're back in my bunker.
We haven't eaten one military ration or one free meal given out in town because we keep preparing. We don't spend our time drinking and screwing around. We spend our time making sure we have water so we can poop.
Out the food we eat.
This is making me have to pee, which I'm going to do outside. So I don't have to flush the toilet.
And then we have to take everything up off the floor and put it up high because this place is going to flood again. We're going to screw shower liner over our doors. We got to put our hurricane shutters back up. It gets here tomorrow.
I'm going to get all the tires, I'm going to melt them, and I'm going to pour them over the house to water. I'm going to make a house condom.
No!
And I'm going to call it the Goodyear Magnum.
I think the hurricane has gone to his head. Oh, and there's another one behind it.
Why are they always women?
This one's Lee. The third one's Lee.
Irma Maria. Maryland.
So we're back in the bunker. We got the generator up. Food is transported from the villa. We're going to rugs, beds, all the outdoor shit has to come inside again. We have a whole porch full of furniture.
No salga afuera en el medio de la tormenta. So that's basically what he was saying. Everybody made their reports. They were pretty standard. You know, the police protection is going to be there.
Until we get power back.
Be there.
So we're going to go buy a really big generator.
Get a lot of these people out of here at this point so they can bring them back in after the storm for, you know, rebuilding the Virgin Islands.
La ayuda que está aquí lo van a sacar brevemente y luego regresarán.
Puerto Rico's getting smacked too, so they keep translating everything in Spanish. Alright, we gotta get back to work. We got a lot of work.
Stupid. I just turned the light off in the bathroom because I'm wearing a headlamp and thought the light was on, and there's no power. Hasn't been power in 12 days.
Day 13's D-Day number 2.
As I walked out, I hit the light switch and turned off the water.
I just turned off the hallway light switch because I figured it's not going to be like anytime soon when we have power again. So, all right, peace.
T is just making us up a bed on the top shelf of the storage because we're gonna sleep like the Japanese do.
Shelves.
We're getting the high ground.
Hey, can you? I think the light bulb's out. Can you
How come the lights aren't working?
what the fuck is wrong with this place?
This place sucks. I'm giving it a bad TripAdvisor review. I love you.
Here we go again.
Day 13, tomorrow's the 2-week anniversary of Irma, and we're supposed to have tropical storm force winds all day and 12 inches of rain.
There's a hurricane 100 miles back.
That way. We hope St. Croix does well because that sucked what we went through. And
Category 5, 165 or whatever.
they've given us all, you know, they didn't get beat up, so they had all of the support stuff there. It's supposed to pass 10 to 20 miles south of them, the eye.
As of right now, yeah.
So, we emptied all the shit out of the yard that we could that wasn't tree branches.
We still have a roof back there I'm kind of worried about.
Yeah. Those aren't all that fun either to see laying around. My worry is the house with the tarp on it. FEMA finally came and gave us tarps and stuff to a lot of the people that are missing roofs. But this thing looks like it's ragtag put together. There's pieces of wood just laying on top of it. So I expect that entire bundle is going to go flying in the next couple of hours. I mean, you can already see it's trying to go and we're able to be outside. There's tarps. There's a tarp. There's a tarp. There's a tarp. I don't expect to see many of those tomorrow. But T's all suited up in her house dress and her cowboy boots and ready to go.
Not even 2 weeks. We couldn't even go 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Hey, at least we don't have to work. We've been working non-stop for 2 weeks every day from 5 o'clock in the morning. We get up, make breakfast, and go to work until it gets dark out.
And then we just undid everything that we did cleaning up to put it all back to where it needed to be so this could happen.
Yes.
We just took 2 steps backwards.
Yes, but now we're able to sit down for 2 days. We're not even allowed. The government says we're not allowed to go out and work.
Till tomorrow night. Yeah, show them the roof.
Oh, yeah. That's the only thing we couldn't get out of here. That's the roof from the house I showed you right next door with the tarp on it. So we're a little worried that when the wind picks up, that thing could fly up and slam into the back of the house, but we have the metal shutters and all these Halloween-looking trees. The only thing they're missing is crows sitting in the branches. So hopefully that'll keep that thing from hitting us. We hauled 5 truckloads of garbage to the dump from all around the driveway and off in the bush. We dragged every piece of wood, every piece of tin, everything out and took it away. But we have a comfy house. We waterproofed the hell out of it as far as we know.
We said that we would do next time. We did that.
We duct taped every single seam on the front door, including the cracks and everything, and then put polyurethane rubber and a door sweep on the bottom, and then piled sandbags on the bottom. So hopefully we're comfy, and hopefully the washer survives because the dryer is over there. So we'll take more video when it gets loud, but hopefully the video will be of us just sitting around being comfortable.
Yes.
And doing shots. And watching movies. And messing around.
Babe.
Later.
Doing it again.
Only this time there's no water on the floor. We just got up a little while ago because the wind is making a racket. It's 3:30 a.m. But I guess we could compare it to the old video.
This is only 45 to 55 miles per hour sustained winds, gusts 67 miles per hour. So this is not even a fourth of what we were going through a couple weeks ago.
We are still getting a little bit of shit flying through the air. But we had a mop, we had everything ready. But I put rubber strips in the door. Weather sealed everything. And I even duct taped the outside. like every one of these seams all the way around the outside. So now we get no rain. Yet. Move the bed away from the window too, but everything seems okay. Oh! There is a little water getting in. There's like maybe a teaspoon of water in the grout line down there.
Oh, there's a little bit of water on the towel.
I closed that window a little bit. It felt like it was breaking across. Oops. Just scared the hell out of the cat when I did that. So anyway, at least we're not in our safe room. The safe room is still a desk. Oh yeah, I gotta show them how concerned the dogs are. The dogs are terrified. Especially this one. Sorry to wake you, buddy.
Millibar reading is 910 millibars. St. Croix, west of Lime Tree Bay into Frederiksted, should now be experiencing sustained winds of about 115 miles.
So we're in good shape. This far into the storm, during the last one, we had probably dumped 20 of these buckets into the sink. And now that's all we've had to wring because of the super awesome duct taping job and weather sealing that I did from the outside. But it is getting in actually through the joinery in the doors.
There's still high winds and gusts in Christiansted, but clearly you can, I'm experiencing here in Christiansted, some less intensity of the wind and some gaps where they
But mostly I think the patio is filling up. Because the little scuppers out there get jammed with leaves and there's so much rain that there's probably 2 inches of water outside this door. So it's pretty amazing that we're not actually getting more.
Between 45 and 65 miles per hour. That's St. Thomas up to 4 o'clock. Folks should begin to really see some noticeable lessening of the intensity of the wind.
So the plants are in the house with the windows closed.
People any impression that the winds are going to just die down in the next hour or two.
And when we get good dust, it actually still is windy inside the house.
When the winds get below 80 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour, you will notice almost like a calming because of being in 125 to 150 miles an hour winds. It's not safe. There's a lot of airborne
Not nearly as bad as last time.
Airborne debris. There will be gusts of winds, high winds that are coming through in the outer bands that are going across St. Croix and the rest of the Virgin Islands. So you've got to stay even.
I'll take a good category 1 over that crap that we went through 2 weeks ago any day.
So whatever you're covering with, you've got to stay put. It's not going to be safe. Don't let the calmness of the wind or the less intensity of the wind give you any false sense of security.
Listen to this. Totally different back here. You don't hear any rain, you just hear this wind. This place is staying totally dry. This is the first place that leaked the last time. See, I told you we put rubber in, but I also screwed the door shut, bolted it, eye hooked it, put metal on the outside of the strike for that, another screw and another bolt. So we actually have to use tools just to get out of the house, but I feel like we're a lot safer.
So now, the wind, it's still raging and it's gonna rage for a while, but it's getting better. But the rain, because the wind isn't blowing as hard, the raindrops are getting bigger. Listen to them hitting the tent. And it does look like it's like snowing in here, but it's not. I don't know if it's a camera thing. I think it just, there is like a really fine mist every now and again. And I think the light from the camera is making it look like it's snowing, but it's really not exactly as bad as it seems. It's just a really, the light cooling mist. And I'm smoking.
I said it was supposed to.
In the western part of the island. We're still on winds and coastal we're experiencing, I'm experiencing here in Customs some less intensity of the wind and some gaps where breakups are not as high. On St. Thomas, we're still experiencing up to 67 miles per hour in terms of tropical storm winds, with sustained winds. The intensity of the wind give you any false sense of security.
Animals are getting upset, but it has gotten more intense. Getting a lot more water in through the window, supposed to be lessening in intensity, so they always say it gets worse before it gets better. Hopefully this is it. We woke up yesterday morning at 5:30, started our preparations, slept maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's 5:30 a.m. It's the 2-week anniversary of Hurricane Irma. Look how we're celebrating.
You're in a jungle, baby!
Come on, bitch. Squeeze it. Flip it. Squeeze it. Do it again.
This is what we've been doing for a couple hours, an hour? I don't even know.
I think about an hour, but it ain't nearly as bad as the one we did at Irma.
We finally lost the generator. It ran out of gas. It ran for 12 hours before I got a baby.
Or it blew away.
No, it did not blow away.
Yeah.
Until it just shut off.
Carrot?
No thank you. Thanks, honey. Still getting pelted by rain, wind. The water is seeping through the door again. All right, we're cracking the door. Day 14. Here it is.
This is after it's gone away.
Yeah, this is how we can get the door open. Careful, honey. Wow, look at the waves coming in. Careful, honey. It's not going to want to close after it got wet.
It will. It's just that I had the handle, I had a death grip on the handle and it was twisted.
All right.
Let's wait a few more minutes. It gets better every few minutes, and I know we're good as far as debris, but it's dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
Telling Var we will throw his breakfast sandwich out this side of the house, but he should be over here to catch it. We'll throw it straight up.
True
and
story.
it's at the other end of his patio. By my calculations, I've extrapolated the path of the breakfast sandwich. Video. America!
Oh yeah, one more thing. Day 14. We lost all our radio stations.
Country music is now Hispanic.
Yeah.
That storm knocked them right into Mexico.
Or Santo Domingo. Or Puerto Rico. I think Puerto Rico's getting wiped off the map right now.
We're running desperately low on supplies. We've resorted to whiskey and tequila. There's no more vodka. We have to make a foraging run tomorrow.
So instead of our wonderful country music with our day-to-day information and weather reports, now we have no information because we can't understand Spanish.
Ah, who needs it? Last thing I heard was we're 2 weeks from any storm.
Yep.
I don't care if I hear any more about storms now. I just want to clean up.
You want to clean?
I want to be dry.
You are dry. It's day what, 24? It's gotta be way past day 24.
Yeah, it's like 20. Well, no, the 6th. The 6th will be 31. There's 31 days in September, right? No, 30 days.
30 days in September. Well, this is Mario. He's now a construction worker.
Well, flagger.
And Wapa's working on our power lines.
Okay, Paradise next?
Yes, Paradise. One of our buddies came from Vermont and he bought a shitload of stuff with money he raised. And he's here helping us. We broke our new generator already, so we're trying to restring the ripcord.
All right.
So we had to YouTube videos and we're going for it.